Hello, my name is Jabari Best, and I'm part of the Sogolytics training team here. And we're back with another feature focus and want to talk about logic, specifically using logic logically. If you're not aware, there are actually 4 different logics that can be used with Sogolytics. We have question display logic, answer display logic, single question branching, and multi-question branching. And in this quick video, I'm going to show you how to use all 4 of them the correct way. So we have a summer volunteer event here that we're looking at. And the first question that we have here is we have the full name, volunteer hours, and then the employee type. And you'll notice that the employee type is mandatory. And you notice that you also have a symbol here. And this is our single question branching. And so how we're going to use this here is based on if the employee type here, if they say they're employee, they're going to go to page 3. If they're a manager, they're going to go to page 2 because there are specific questions that we want them to be asked based on their employee type. And we're setting this as mandatory to make sure that that is going to be a response that we receive. So that way the branching and the logic works. Question 2 here, we're seeing it's a net promoter score question. It's a volunteering company. We're going to see based on how someone responds, are they willing to recommend us to a friend or a colleague? If they have a promoter score, which is going to be a 9 or 10, then they're going to receive this question here. And you see this is our showed high question, other known as question display logic, which is saying that based on the way that a question is answered, we're going to show this question here. So question 3 will be based on if they say 9 or 10. Question 4 will be based on if they say 0 to 6. And we want to know, what did you like most about it? If you give us a 9 or 10, what did you dislike about it? If you gave us a 0 through 6. Next thing, so we'll jump now to page 2 and see what's going on here. So once someone selects that they're a manager, they're going to be branched here to this page. So this is our manager's question. We have, and you notice up here that we have another logic being added to this page here. This is our multi-question branching, saying that, and just to give you a heads up, the questions that we're using here would be question 5 and question 6. So based on how long that they've been at the company and what territory that they're in, they're going to be branched to page 4. So using multi-question branching will be 2 or more questions being used to branch to a certain page in your survey, whereas single question branching will just use 1 question and obviously branch it to that page there. And then lastly here we have answer display logic, as you see here, it can be denoted here. And this is based on the answer that was given, which answers should be given as an option below. So here we have certain territories, and then in question 7, we have states. And so essentially, depending on the territory you select, if you say North, well, you shouldn't see Alabama or Alaska. You should see Michigan. You should see Minnesota. And so based on how you answer this question here, you're going to be shown the given answer choices. So let's see how this is placed and put into practice here. So we'll go back to the start. We'll go to preview here. Let's see how all 4 of these work. So first off, you'll notice that the question display logic is not showing up because we haven't given that answer yet. So first thing here, we'll say full name. I'll type in my name here. Volunteer hours, I'll say I'll put in 5 volunteer hours. I'm a manager. And this here is going to obviously branch us to page 2 and keep notice of this page up here. And I'm going to say that I really like the event. What did I like most about it? It was great. There you go. Then we'll click next. So now I'm here on page 2. I'm going to say I've been a manager for 6 months or less. The territory that I'm a part of, I'm going to say is the Midwest. And I'm now, and once again, you notice on the design, when we were designing the survey, we saw all the answer options that's available. But here, we're only going to see the ones that's available depending on the territory I choose. So if I click South, I'm going to see different options here. All the South options of the U.S., the South states in the U.S. If I say North, this is what I'm seeing. But for this here, for our logic to work, I'm going to say Midwest. I'll say Missouri. Click next. Now we jump to page 4. This is a new manager page. This is how we can fill out here if I'm a new manager to a chance to win 1 month vacation time. How good would that be around this time of the year, right? It'll be good any time of the year. But this is how you can use those 4 different logics correctly. We have single question branching, multi-question branching, question display logic, and answer display logic. Hopefully this helps.